You're watching Mr. Tony of the Dead's Reviews.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called The Swinging Cheerleaders. This is from Arrow Video USA, and it's directed by Jack Hill. And what this movie is about, it's about this girl named Kate who's an undergraduate in college, and she writes for like the college newspaper, and she goes undercover as a cheerleader to expose the whole female exploitation in contemporary society. And what happens is, though, she's going to expose all that, but what happens is she ends up finding friends, she ends up falling in love, and you know, she finds something else going on besides her main purpose of the story with the whole female exploitation. So she's digging deeper into that, and basically that's what the movie is. Like I said, directed by Jack Hill, who's known for doing Switchblade Sisters, The Big Dollhouse, and The Big Birdcage, you know, stuff like that, which also got Pam Grier started in her career. But that's who directed this, and I gotta say, this movie, kind of slow at first. It has a really cool 70s look for it. It came out in '74, and it definitely has that cool look. It almost looks like a 70s porn, like it's gonna be, which, you know, seeing this cover, you see it's a college movie with cheerleaders and that. There is some nudity, but not a ton of nudity, and there's some known people in this, like Colleen Camp, who they have on here from Wayne's World and Game of Death, but I remember her from Clue. She was Yvette. She was the maid in Clue, and she's also in she's in a ton of stuff if you look up on her IMDb. And also on here is, I'm going to say this name wrong, Rainbeaux Smith, or maybe it's Rainbeaux Smith, but it's Rainbeaux. Looks, maybe it's like supposed to be rainbow. And then Rosanne Katon, who ended up being a Playmate of the Month. And so that was pretty cool. And like all the cheerleaders in this, very good looking, especially Colleen Camp. You know, she was a knockout, especially in Clue. If you see Clue, and that's like, you know, I don't know how many years later, say 10 years later, she still looks great. But everybody did a great job in this movie. The main football player here in the middle was a very big pervert, and but then he has this softer side to him as well, and it's just, it really just comes off like it's gonna be raunchy, but it's not. It actually is a decent story, especially how things unravel at the end. But the way it ended itself, I don't think I cared for it. Again, I can't say what happened, but I think the ending kind of like, it was going good and then it just dropped off, and I'm like, oh, the movie's over, that's it? Well, but you know what? Whatever. I never heard of this movie before, and I got to see it. It looks really nice, sounds really nice. I really like that 70s look, and you know, like I said, it has this porno look to it. And again, I hate saying this. I hope nobody takes offense to that. But it just has a really cool look to it. The uniforms are very short. Everybody just did a good job in this movie. There's a 2K restoration from the original film. There's also an interview with Jack Hill, an interview with cinematographer Alfred Taylor, an archive interview with Hill and Johnny Legend, Q&A with Hill and actors Colleen Camp and Rosanne Katon, recorded at the New Beverly Cinema in 2012. So it's like they're going to have a screening of his movie, his movies at this little theater, and they do like a Q&A in between and after and that. So that was pretty cool. And then there's also the TV spots on here, and then the reversible sleeve, and the new art on here is from Graham Humphreys, but I'll show you the reversible art, which is the original. There you have the original art. I think that looks pretty cool. I like, you know, it's the older style. I'm a sucker for the classic, you know, covers and everything. I do think the nicer, or the newer one by Graham Humphrey is very cool as well. Still kind of like pays respect to the old time. I mean, this obviously, it looks more like the coach and other people involved in this movie. There's a lot of sleaziness going on in this movie too, like a lot of things going behind the scenes that, you know, is a no-no. But then, but you know, back to the cover or the sleeve. That I like that. I like the white background on that, but none of them look like really like any of the characters. But nice green, and which I like that they went with the green on here to match the uniforms, pretty much match the uniforms. And then the sleeve or the spine there. But I think I do like this spine better. I just think it's nicer. But so that's that. And here you have the Blu-ray. You know, you got the cheerleader jumping there. That's nice. And then you have a different cheerleader on this side with the pom-poms up. You know, hurrah, yay, yay. And here you have the booklet. You know, it's the same as the reverse sleeve. It looks really nice. I like the white on there. And then, of course, you know, you have the table of contents of the cast and crew. And then it goes into here, more pictures. Like, it's kind of like every book that they come out with. There's like, you know, the pictures and info and all that kind of stuff. And then on the back here, that's the main character. And she's very cute as well. So all in all, this movie was okay. You know, I'm glad I saw it. And for me, it's probably not too much watchability, but I really do like the look of it, and I like the story, and I think maybe if I rewatched it, I would pick up things that maybe I missed the first time, and you know, I might go into a little bit better, like I said, a better look at it, and maybe I'll appreciate it a little more. But you know what? Another great addition from Arrow, and you know, just make sure at the end of this video, check out the trailer for this movie, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Horrormino. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.